G'day, my name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Spicks and Specks, the music quiz show that went and spoiled it all by saying something stupid like your sister's kind of hot. Our two team captains each and every week are the god of thunder, Alan Bro, and the goddess on the mountaintop, Miff Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight is an actor, writer, director and Gold Logie winner who says his guilty pleasure is Tiny Tim. Oh. He's the first person to say that since Tiny Tim. Please welcome John Wood. Alan's second team member is a comedian and writer who released a book about her family life called All That Happened at Number 26. It sold so well she's now working on the follow-up. If you think we were bad, wait till you hear about the freaks at 28. Welcome back, Denise Scott. Miss first guest tonight has been a busker in Europe, the star of an Italian rock opera, a New York video artist and an ARIA nominee in the 90s for her songs Coma, Lay Down and Be Firm With Me. She's 4 guests for the price of 1. She's Max Sharam. And Miss final guest tonight is an internationally acclaimed Scottish comedian who is the second person in the Boy family to be named after a song. He follows on from his sister Rhinestone Cow. Welcome back, Danny Boy. Now, before we do start the show, I want to show Max's video for the song Coma, which was 1994, I believe, was a massive hit.
Yeah. I'm coming around.
Now, Max, I want to go through the lyrics of this song just for a second. I live like I live in a coma. I smoke like an iron lung. I never go out in the daylight. I don't see much sun. I know that you've got a new girlfriend.
Honey.
And then it goes on to say, I'm coming around, better pull your blinds down. It's basically a song about being a stalker, is it?
Yes.
Cool. Right.
It could be just an unannounced visit.
That's called a drop-in. It sounds a bit worse than a drop-in, though.
Yeah, I think it's the line, better pull your blinds down.
Well, she's giving the person warning. I mean, that's...
You're a polite stalker.
Yeah.
But spinning around in what appeared to be a car park is not the best place to give people a warning of being popping around, is it?
God, you're so anti-stalking and everything, you lot.
Oh, no, I don't... I'm
Alan's
not...
quite pro-stalker.
Yeah, I mean, I don't encourage it. Well, not publicly.
Well, people don't encourage it in him.
No, they don't encourage it in me. And it's also difficult to be a stalker when you're my size. Yeah. I reckon your compact folk get away with stalking much better.
In that time, did you have trouble finding a partner?
No, quite the contrary, Adam.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, men love to feel wanted, don't you? Yeah.
Not in a wanted sign sort of way.
Now, we should also point out at this point, John has quite the musical background as well.
Do I?
Are you a triple threat? Which means singing, dancing and acting?
Well, I'm not very good at any of them, but I have been in musicals. I've done a couple. I did chess back in the the early 90s. I've recently played Doolittle in My Fair Lady with Richard E. Grant.
Right.
I did a country and western musical called King of Country at the Playbox, which was a lot of fun. Yep. Nobody came. Did anybody here come? No.
Who did you play?
I played a guy named Chucky Fowler.
I was in a musical.
Were you?
Yes.
Which one?
I was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Did you play the coat?
I did play the coat. Very well.
I've seen you singing Elvis Presley songs at karaoke.
You probably have, Adam, yeah.
That is pretty much your favourite.
Well, I entered an Elvis impersonating contest when I was about 8. But the thing was, I don't know if you know the song Teddy Bear, but there's a bit right at the end that goes like really deep. I went, oh, baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. People thought I was having a fit. And I just had to do the old Elvis.
Alan and Miff will pick a topic. Everybody can be quizzed on it. Your choices tonight are hardcore, talent shows, classical music, and hits with English as a second language. Alan, you can pick the first topic tonight.
Well, I think we'll have hits with English as a second language, please.
Indeed, Miff.
Oh, talent shows.
We'll start with English as a second language. Everyone on your buzzers? Let's play Spicks and Specks. First question for 1 point. Fluent in Spanish, Portuguese, Italian and English. Yes?
David Beckham.
I would like to say that was correct.
I believe he does have English as a second language too. I'll tell you what, I'll start the question again. Fluent in Spanish, Portuguese, Italian and English, pop songstress Shakira was born where? Yes.
I think she's from South America somewhere.
Brazil sounds good.
Brazil sounds right. Brazil.
No, this side?
Colac?
Argentina.
No, the correct answer was Colombia.
Of course.
In fact, Shakira is the highest-selling Colombian artist of all time, though not the highest-selling Colombian product of all time.
I don't know what you're talking about, Adam.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I shared a flat once with an Argentinian Beatles tribute band. It's true. You know, like when sometimes when Spanish and Italian people talk, they put an extra proposition in where it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But I'd be lying in bed and I'd hear the kind of Lucy, she's in the sky with the diamonds. Crucified every single Beatles song I ever heard.
Next question. Have a listen to these two English language hits from the same Dutch band and name the songs. Yes.
Green bag. Little green bag.
Yes, Little Green Bag was one of the songs.
And the first one, maybe Blanca, whatever it is.
The correct answer was Paloma Blanca. I believe the only two words you said. So we have 2 points. That was the George Baker selection with Paloma Blanca and Little Green Bag. Little Green Bag was featured on the soundtrack for the Quentin Tarantino film Reservoir Dogs. If you're wondering what kind of edgy band would provide a song for such a brutal film, here's what the George Baker selection looked like. Yeah, that's right, people. That's Reservoir Dags.
Wow.
Nice.
Finally, for 3 points, look at these 3 renowned international musicians. Name each of their countries of origin. They are Harpo, Jose Gonzalez and Nina Cherry. Yes, Miff?
Nina Cherry lives in England, but I think she was born in Sweden.
Correct.
Jose Gonzalez is of Spanish origin, but he is also in Sweden.
Correct.
And Harpo, I would assume Sweden.
3 points out of 3, Miff Waters. Talent shows.
All right.
Your first question for 1 point. Kelly Clarkson was the winner of which? Yes?
American Idol.
Yes, it was. Well done, Alan. For 2 points, listen to this grab. I need the Australian star singing and the Australian pop show on which she kick-started her career. Yes.
Helen Reddy on
the Pot of Gold,
Pot-
or no, New Faces, or...
It was definitely Helen Reddy.
Bandstand.
Yes, 2 points. Well played, Matt Duran. 3 points on the line for your final question. Hosted by Johnny Young, Young Talent Time ran from 1971 to 1989. Names... Yes?
16 years.
You can't fault him.
You can. I'm pretty sure that was 18. The question is... Name 3 members of the original... Yes?
Deborah Byrne.
Yes.
What about...
Jamie Redfern?
Yes.
Yes, and the girl with the sort of ringlets, Janie...
It's a furniture store.
Jane. Yes, it is.
Jane, just give me the first letter. Come on, Adam. I haven't answered a question in a year. Please. You know.
Anyone on this side know?
Jane.
Scully.
Jane Scarley. Thank you, Miff. Miff gets a point in there.
On the show.
Yes, she's been on the show. At the end of the first round, the scores are Alan, John, Denise on 3 points, Miff, Max, Danny in front, 8 points.